why you should have this EDC on your hip as a photographer. This whole setup is only £1, and for those of you using metric, 454 grams. It's made out of leather. It's got this kind of velvety feeling material inside of it. It closes and secures with a magnet. It has these little elastic bands on the side. You can keep some small EDC tools in. Build quality of this is very nice. Up top where the magnet is, there's a little flap back here. I keep tools to clean out earbuds. Got the little brush here. I will have this linked in the description. There's more tools that came with this cleaning set. This is technically for cleaning hearing aids, but they work this as well for earbuds. I got this because I misplaced my little cleaning tool that came with my Shure 215s, and I decided it was also good to have a more versatile set of tools for cleaning earbuds, so that's what I store up here. To be clear, those other tools that came with this cleaning set are extremely useful. However, I only kept the ones I wound up using the most. Before we get into the main show of the Leatherman Wave Plus, let's take a look at the things I store in the outer elastic bands, starting with my Nikon camera cleaning pen. It has a brush which you actuate with the switch here. You use this to clean off big chunks of debris off your optics, and a carbon tip for cleaning oil off your optics, like from a thumb or finger. I don't recommend actually using the carbon tip by itself. First things first, you would use that brush. Then I like to use a little alcohol wipe to get off any of the really big smudges or grease. And then I use that carbon pad to polish it and finish the cleaning job off. If it's a very tiny fingerprint smudge, you can get away with it, but I rather use an alcohol wipe and then use this personally. Next is a free measuring tape I got. I don't remember where. Next is a backup circuit driver for my Benro Monopod. Now, on to the main event inside this sheath, my Leatherman Wave Plus. It has needle nose pliers, as well as a regular pair of pliers behind the needle nose pliers, and behind the regular pliers, replaceable wire cutters. Let's go over some practical use cases for the needle nose pliers and the regular pliers. Like a step tripod plate, as you can see I can use this flathead screwdriver to get it the rest of the way off. The pliers are also come in handy if you need to pick up something gross you don't want to touch with your hands. Here's another practical use case for pliers. These legs on this folding table are stuck and won't retract in. Just squeeze them with the pliers, problem solved. A other use case for the pliers is this stuck-on lighting adapter. You can see it's on there way too tight. Just hold it with the pliers and twist, and just like that, I got it off. Next, those wire cutters excel at cutting zip ties, which at a market is pretty much nothing that can't be solved with zip tie, bungee cords, and weights. Next, a pair of scissors. Next, a can opener, a bottle opener, and wire strippers. Next is the modular screwdriver with a standard Phillips head and a standard flat head. And this standard screwdriver can be used as a socket driver, so I can get proper leverage while conducting field maintenance on my monopod. It's removable, and you can flip it around, obviously. And Leatherman makes a compatible bit kit for this, which you'll see momentarily. Next, a serrated blade. The serrated blade is really good at cutting up rope and boxes. Next up, the regular knife. This is very good at regular knife stuff. If I need to cut tape off boxes to open them, I use this blade, and I use the serrated blade if I need to saw the box in half. The knife could also be used as a cleaning tool to scrape off gunk. Next up is the saw. This comes in handy if you need to move tree branches out of the way of your camera. Next up is a file. It's double-sided. One side is for wood and the other side is for metal. I found myself using this more often than you would think. I don't do a lot of woodworking, but if you have stuck-on grime like on a baking sheet or on some other cooking utensil, or if you're trying to clean rust off metal, it does come in handy. It can also be helpful with getting stuck on gunk off of pretty much any surface. Next up, a large flathead screwdriver. Next up, micro-size Phillip and flathead screwdriver. Also, the handle has a built-in ruler. All the saws and knives come razor sharp from the factory. Quick thing to note where we're looking at these glorious close-up shots of the blades. The Leatherman Wave and some of the other tools to be opened one-handed, you do have to oil them up a little bit. I use this brand of oil here. You don't need a lot of it, just a little bit will do. You should do this over a trash can, and you should let the tool sit for a little bit after you oil it, and open and close the tools so you work the oil into the joints. You should wear gloves while doing this, or at minimum wash your hands, because your hands will get oily doing this task. Also, be sure to follow the instructions on the can before using it. You should also have this can of oil. For the same reason, you should have a cleaning kit for your camera. Tools need to be maintained. Also, on that subject, you also need a sharpening tool to keep the saw, the serrated knife, and regular knife sharp. Also, be sure to follow the instructions on how to safely use a knife sharpener. They have an excellent warranty program. I've had a couple of these, and I've upgraded them over the years as I've enjoyed the quality of them. I've had a Leatherman Bond and a Leatherman Curler. And I remember I sent one of the tools in for repair. I took out this flathead Phillips screwdriver modular bit, and they gave me another one. It wasn't even missing. I just took it out so it wouldn't get lost because it wasn't necessary for the repair, and they just gave me another one. Man, they're awesome. Next, we have the Leatherman bit kit. I put some paint on here so I can find the bits I use routinely. And then, of course, we have the screwdriver ratchet, which works great. And I have a very common bit attached to this. This is the bit my Peak Design capture clip uses. As you can see, the Peak Design capture clip is designed to hold a camera. I can hold a really big camera too. I own two of these. I keep the other one on my backpack. I keep this one here for the point and shoot when I'm out and about. Next is a little flat wrench I got from a piece of furniture I assembled. It was pretty sure it was this desk actually I'm recording this video on. There's not much to say about it. I keep it around because it's backwards compatible with one of the shelves I take to my local markets I attend. And I keep it on me, this in case I encounter something that can use a wrench this size. The Leatherman Wave, with its micro, Phillips and flathead screwdriver, and bit kit and the ratchet will pretty much cover you for being able to adjust or fix any of the lighting you could possibly use as a videographer and photographer. And this is why I choose to carry a Leatherman Wave and why I think you should add this to your EDC if you're a photographer or a videographer. If you want to support me and my channel, I have affiliate links in the description. Clicking these will help me to produce more educational content, like the history of photo editing explored through Photoshop, like my series How to Become a Camera Lens Master and How to Become a Camera Lens Expert, and help me continue to review vintage lenses and provide content for you.